Hey guys, Nabil here and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Neo Geo. In today's episode, we're still gonna be playing on the Hyper Neo Geo 64, and this time we're gonna play Samurai Showdown Warrior's Rage. Samurai Showdown 64's Warrior's Rage. Now this is not to be not to think of that horrible PlayStation 1 Samurai Showdown Warrior's Rage. Not sure why they have the same name, but this is Samurai Showdown 64 Warrior's Rage, which is a sequel to Samurai Showdown 64. In fact, in Japan, the name of this game is Samurai Spirits 2 Ashura Zanmaden, which Ashura is the new protagonist of this game, and we're gonna talk about him later on. Now, as I mentioned before, this is being played on an actual Hyper Neo Geo 64 hardware and an actual card. This is not emulation. In fact, the Hyper Neo Geo 64 was not successfully or properly emulated. There's some emulators that can play some of the games in horrible states without sound. This is not the case. This is, again, as you can see here, this is the Hyper Neo Geo 64 board, and this is the actual cart over here. I'm using a super gun, connecting this to my capture card as well as to my screen. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and play this game. We're gonna play different characters. Maybe we'll go through trying to finish the game, but I've done this before in another video, which you can see on the channel. I'm gonna link to it in this in the description below. So the idea here is to talk a little bit about the gameplay and try the different characters. So this is not let's finish, see the ending type of video. With that said, let's go ahead and start. Let me put some credits, and this is Ashura, who's the new protagonist of this game. Is actually created by Yuga the Destroyer, and he has a special vendetta. He's trying to go and kill Yuga, and he's gonna there's gonna be some romance between him. Well, not him specifically, but his other version, which is this version, Shadow Ashura. And there's a kind of like a love story with Shiki, and they're gonna end up having a baby. That baby is a girl that I can't remember her name. They left her with Haomaru, and she's playable in the, is it Mikoto? I think it was Mikoto. I can't remember. And she's playable in the horrible Samurai Showdown 64 on the PlayStation 1. So let's go ahead and play this game. So now if you remember the first Samurai Showdown 64, the game was like a fully 3D game. You had the D button that allows you to actually free roam kind of like thing. I mean, not free roam, but like go around your opponent in like a true 3D fashion. They removed that. This is more of a 2D gameplay. The D button, you can actually use it to, of course, go into the foreground or background, but just one step. This game, they tried to have this game very offensive. So if you actually backdash twice, you actually fall. And this guy's not gonna let me do it. But if you backdash, then backdash, your character will fall down. So there's the A button I'm just trying here. So the A button, light. And then you have the B button. C, this is C, just depends on the character sometimes. C and forward is a grab. And D is basically, sometimes the C button is a kick button, depending again on the character. And the D button allows you to, as you can see here, ooh, come on, dude. This is a full kit. Came with this cool poster right here. And the actual stickers with special moves for the characters. So Ashura, let's see. This is fighting Morozumi Taizan. As you know, if you watch my videos, you know I love this character and I really want him to be part of the new game as a DLC. Hopefully, he's like really cool. He's a monk who uses his brush that turns into a spear. He used to be, as I said, a very violent man, and then he decided to settle down. Can't talk and play this game. That's fine. He decided to settle down, but then, and he had a wife and a son, but then Yuga killed them both, and then he's now out of revenge. So although they basically tried to improve, take Samurai Shodown 64 and improve it, but the result is a very slow, very sluggish game that is not fun to play, unfortunately. I mean, I'm happy I have this game. I always wanted to have it, you know, being a Samurai Shodown and SNK fan, of course, but it's just, it's really not. It's really sluggish, really slow, and I'm the way they're doing the slash and bust modes in this game. It just feels like they strip in characters from their move just to create another version, which is kind of stupid. Like characters like Hanzo, for example, does not even have his command grab because you have to go to the bust version, and if you go to the bust version, he does not have his Bakuen Ryu. So it's just a different, really different game. Also, another weird, so this is like the fatality, if you will. Another weird thing, my enemy is not you. Another weird thing is that there's no character themes when you play the single player version. Knowing that this game has one of the strongest sound music in all of Samurai Shodown. It's really one of the strongest Samurai Shodown games in terms of music. But then, for some odd reason, they decided to only have the themes and music plays when you are in a versus, 1 versus 1 game, which is really stupid because, we're just listening to pretty much nothing here. Just do. It's like the idea is that they're trying to keep the intensity of the music or the sound until you reach the last. So basically, like the whole game is like one song that keeps getting, intense as you go through the stages, which is a cool idea, I guess. But when you have one of the strongest soundtracks of the Samurai Shodown franchise, you don't want to do that, right? I ain't gotta do it now. So the Isen is BC and the ABC to go into the explosion mode, range explosion, and then BCD to go in Isen. Ooh. Okay, now let's play. Woo. Whoa. It's a very slow game. It's tough to react to things. It takes forever. And I guess that they pushed Ashura to be this new protagonist. Oh crap, I'm going to find Gandara. I think? No. So this is the single player mode, arcade mode, if you will. It has a bit of a story. It's going like episode 1, 2, 3. And to be honest, I prefer the 2D version of this game, which is Samurai Shodown 2, the Neo Geo Pocket Color, which is a really cool game, which I'm planning to play probably tomorrow using an arcade stick, since now it's in the Nintendo Switch. So this is Enja. As you can see, it's basically Kazuki in bust mode. He actually changes to become a different character, Enja, from Samurai Shodown 5 as well. Really annoying little bastard, if you ask me. And supers in this game are kind of useless. Alright, finally. This is, you can see the inspiration behind Shiki's super special move from the new Samurai Showdown. Ooh, and they still have that C and D combo that we had in Samurai Shodown 4 and then 64 and this one. So C and D go into the special combo mode and then you keep pressing buttons for a quick combo. It's kind of okay, I guess. Alright, got you. Dude, look at that, man. The damage is weird. The balance is out of the window. Wah, wah, wah. Very slow. You can't react to anything because it takes forever. Everybody has like 30 frames of recovery or some shit like that. It's anyway. Let's go with the other character that was added to this game, and that's Morozumi Taizan. As I said, talked to him before. Talked about him before. And I love this character, man. I really want him to be a DLC in the new game. Just it looks so cool. Pretty cool moves as well. Oh. Come on, dude. Man, like the 3D makes this thing like really awful. And as you can see, if you miss your super, you lose it. It's not like the other Samurai Shodown. We can keep trying and trying again. Man, I blocked that. What the hell? It's just... can't do anything. It's just too slow, man. Yeah, it's yeah. I'm just gonna go back to the first stages to play because it gets difficult, and then when it gets difficult, I can definitely finish the game using Haomaru easily or Genjuro, but then these other characters that I'm not familiar with, I'm not gonna be able to showcase them properly. So I'll just go back. So let's do some Morozumi Taizan, then we'll try the other characters. And again, we'll talk about the mechanics. If you want to see me finishing this game, you can again do that in another video on my channel. So you can. I love like these kanji incantations that show up. As it's pretty cool, man. Ooh. No, I didn't try to do that. Oh, crap. I didn't. Projectiles are like really useless in this game because you can easily avoid them. Instant was fast. So as I said, I had this pretty cool poster. Maybe I should put it somewhere. That came with the cart. As you can see here. Pretty awesome, I guess. So let's try another character. Let's try Kazuki, whom I'm actually maining right now in the new game. What the hell? Ooh, nice damage. Man, like how different this game is from the current one. As someone who plays Kazuki, is just like, wow. Kazuki is this really fast ninja in the new game, and he's just, look at his jump. And this is the fastest, one of the fastest jumps in this game. Like everybody's like everybody, like they're playing in the moon or something. Like so freaking floaty. Okay. Kazama Kazuki. Man, the graphics, and that's one of the reasons why this game and its predecessor and the full Hyper Neo Geo. And by the way, I'm gonna have a video about why the Hyper Neo Geo 64 failed. And one of those reasons is that by the time it came out, the 3D was like really outdated, man. I mean, look at that. I mean, this is 97. If you compare it to like home consoles, then yes, it's not. Compared like to the PlayStation 1, it's not bad, right? But when you compare it to something like what we had in the arcades, I mean, there's like at this time it was Virtua Fighter 3 was being played, and if you compare the two, I mean, you'll see a huge difference. The hardware itself was not. I'm not sure if it's the hardware, or I think SNK were not really ready to go to 3D. So it really showed that they were not. I mean, they were doing a fantastic job with the MVS and AES in terms of 2D graphics, but in terms of 3D, they did not really have the experience. And by the time, I mean, the time needed to actually get going, like, and get, you know, better maybe graphics, it was too late. I mean, the competition was fierce, and don't forget that they were focusing on 3 consoles at the same time. I mean, you have the Hyper Neo Geo 64, the MVS and AES, as well as the Neo Geo Pocket. So I think it was stretched too thin. This is a move I've never seen for him, by the way. Very slow. Can't react to anything, man. Like, you miss one thing and it takes like half a minute to recover. I kill you. I like this I kill you thing. I kill you. Die. I kill you. No. Well. What? He won, man. That's cheap. So that was Kazuki. Let's try somebody else before I show you how my favorite. Really fast in this game compared to the other ones. Let's go with Ukyo. Another favorite of mine. Oh man, I hate finding that Yuga, especially in this form. What is a robot? Collapse. Well, it is. It was the collapse of the Hyper Neo Geo 64 at this time, because this was one of the last games released on the console. What? Man, it's like this guy. Alright. Alright. Chiba no Ukyo. Is this a game I'm gonna see myself playing? Like spending hours trying to learn and master? No. Really not. Far from it, to be honest. Ah! Got you. Robot has blood. Alright. Shobwari. But it's just an essential part of the history of Samurai Showdown. You know, this was a low point, unfortunately, for SNK in general. So we're losing a lot of money. I mean, this is one of the reasons that led them to the bankruptcy. It was just not. Spent a lot of money on the Hyper Neo Geo 64, but they made a lot of mistakes. A lot of mistakes. This is not, I mean, just not the graphics. I mean, the graphics itself, the system could have still worked to a certain extent. But as you'll see in my small documentary, which should be coming maybe next week, there's a lot of mistakes. All right. Okay. What is happening right now? Was that a combo? That's not a combo, man. That's a combo. Tachibana Ukyo. Man, look at that, man. This is so cheap. He just like surrounds himself with that lava, and you can't touch him. And then, as I said, once you use your super, even if you miss, was that enough? That was not enough. What? Oh, wow. That was cool, I guess. That was cool. Seems like I'm making my way towards the boss. I think it's like 7 stages. Okay, well this is... Finding Nakururu without her theme is a crime. I'm pretty sure of it. At least in few countries. I mean, what were they thinking with that? You can't listen, and it's one of the best Nakururu themes in the entire series. But then you had to play 1 versus 1 if you want to listen to any character theme. Pretty cool movements, as you can see. I mean, it's just the graphics themselves are kind of crappy for the time. But I mean, I remember seeing this for the first time. Not in person. I've never seen this in person until I owned it. Ooh. So I remember seeing this in magazines, and had no idea what it was. Actually, the first one, the Samurai Shodown 64. Crap! Oh man, come on! It was an E-Sen. He's not supposed to hit an E-Sen. Okay, well, crap. I'm going to fight Gandara. That was a. It was the mid. It was kind of like a not a mid boss, but it's a boss in this game, but just shows up out of nowhere all the time. So yeah, I remember seeing this for the first time on magazines. I'm like, whoa, man, this looks awesome. I wonder how it's gonna move. He just bit my head off. Ooh. Yes. So yeah, the SNK tried to listen to the fans and tried to make the game more 2D and similar to the previous entries, but it's not. I don't think this was properly tested, to be honest, because I mean, if they just increased the speed of this game, it would have made a huge difference. All right. Yeah, it seems like I'm progressing quite nicely in this game. I wanted to show other characters. Ah. Ah. Aha. And 0 second. No contest. Entered Sword Demon. So Haomaru was brainwashed during this timeline, during this game, and he was made as a protector of Yuga, as well as Shadow Ashura, which is if you beat Haomaru, you fight Shadow Ashura before fighting. Whoa, dude! Before fighting Yuga. Again, you can see all that in my previous video. So yeah, I might just change to Homer and just beat the game, to be honest. Look at that, man. Supers in this game are like really useless. Okay. No, I'm not gonna risk it. Not gonna risk it. Just small pokes. Haha. What? He comboed from his... Shut up, man. Ow. That's what the 3D gets you, man. What? Oh, nice. Chiba no Ukyo. Shiki. So that's sometimes you fight Shadow Shiki, and sometimes you fight Shadow Ashura, which is the best versions of... No, actually, sorry. I think you gotta fight both. Yeah, you're gonna fight both. You gotta try to use that 3D playing thing if you want to win in this game. Otherwise, you can't just go. Ah! No! No, that's too far. All right. Doing good. And now you fight Ashura, Shadow Ashura. And at the end, Shadow Ashura, the Diabolic Bambino, whatever that means. So that's Shadow Ashura. Him and Shiki are kind of like in love. And they're gonna end up, they're gonna have a baby girl that they're gonna leave with Haomaru. Whoa! Ah! They're gonna leave with Haomaru. She's playable. I can't forget. Is it Mikoto or something like that? I can't remember her name, but she's playable in Samurai Shodown Warrior's Rage, which is that horrible. What happened there? With the horrible PlayStation 1 game, which I think it's not canon anymore, to be honest. No. Ow. Ah, man, that was close. That was close. No. Come on. Oh, you get him. No. Yes. That was intense. So now I'm going to the final boss of the game. I said I'm not going to do it, but I guess I'm doing it. So it's going to be Yuga, the Destroyer. So he was defeated by Homo in the first game, and now he's back. And he's freaking difficult. That's what he is. Yeah, I thought I got him. Oh! Oh, cheap bastard. It's not a hitbox, man. That's like a hit chest. Oh, okay. At least there's that. And now he's gonna change to his female version. He's a stronger version. No! Oh yes! Wow. I won, man. I did not expect that to happen. Alright, let's see the ending. Don't expect anything. The endings are just, it's not even a picture. It's like the 3D model set in somewhere and just text. going up. I only saw Homer's one, just he was sitting by a tree. So now he's just standing. Ukyo fighting off his impending doom, hurries for home. Just a little further, I can't die here, please. This time, his flower will reach her. Kei Odagiri's visage and the girl's face overlap. Spitting up Scarlet. Ukyo collapses with his consciousness failing. Osaki, her name Osaki, with a drink of the flower. Haomaru speaks to the girl who has regained consciousness. Are you alright, Osaki? You, okay, just too fast. He entrusted me with it. Haomaru produced a blood stain and lends to the maiden like flower, presenting the life of Ukyo. So he basically dies at the end. Thank you for playing. Wow, okay, I did not expect I'm gonna be finishing this. But yeah, let's keep playing. Let's try something else. Let's try another character. So let's go with Shiki. Should I go with Shiki? Or Galford? Let's go Galford first. And then we'll try Shiki. Now I'm not gonna be, since you saw that I finished the game, if I lose, I'm just gonna go back. Man, you know what? Like, you know what? Like, I remember the Samurai Shodown Sent, that horrible 3D game. They didn't have the dog showing up with Galford. They couldn't do that. It was off screen. But this game, like in '97, was able to do that. So, yeah. Make of that what you will. So puppy, go puppy. So the bust version is just puppy moves. And if you want, that's why I hate this whole thing, you know, like just what is it? Bite him in the butt at the end? It's weird, super. Justice wins. Yeah, I always hated the slash and bust versions because you basically take the character and split him in two for no reason. It's just not complete character. It's just not fun. Whoa. Why couldn't I do that when I was playing you? Man, it's just very floaty. Chibana Ukyo. By the way, I'm gonna try Ukyo in bust form, just to see how different they are. Because I mean, the slash version which I used to finish the game earlier just pretty much has all of Ukyo's moves, right? Let's do one super, it's just kind of cool. Fatality. Yeah, or should I just try another character altogether? Maybe I'll just try another character. Let's go with... Oh, hold on. Tried Taizan, tried Ashura. I hate this guy. Nakururu, man. So Rera, if you go with this, well, let's go stick with Nakururu. Dawn of Disaster. You got that right. That was a Dawn of Disaster for Neo 64. Man, I love this pun. I know they're not funny, but sorry. Whoa, dude! I just saw it. Actually, this has a weird, reverse. It's a reverse, reverse back Hadouken. Weird move, man. What a crime, man. No sound effect. No character themes, man. Oh, that was like a double super. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like that. Nature's punishment. Alright, if you say so, Naku. Collapse. Oh man, I hate this guy. I hate him. I hate him. He's just annoying and not cool looking. And it's just... There you go. That's what I was trying. That's what I wanted to try. Look at that, man. His mask just grew up big. Man, what kind of character is this? Yeah, I'm gonna let myself lose. Should have done that earlier. So I can try some other characters before I call it a day. What time is it? Oh, wow. Yeah, I'll do, didn't even try Haomaru or Genjuro, I believe, in this playthrough, but I've done so before in another video, so. Yagyu Hanma has nothing to do with Jubei Yagyu, by the way. He's just part of the same clan, if you will. But they're not related or anything like that. Really stupid moves. Yeah, okay. So it's pretty cool. I think it was pretty cool. We got to finish the game with Ukyo, which I've never done before, which is nice. You can see Haomaru's gameplay and then his ending in a previous video. So yeah, who else do I get to try? We tried Galford, Nakoruru, Ashura. Got a pretty good selection of characters really that we tried. Let's see. Let's go with Genjuro. Might have done him in the I hate this guy. I'm not gonna do him. I did this guy before. Did I? Oh, let's just show. I think I did the Enja version. Oh, not the Enja, I'm sorry, the Suija version, which is his bust version. But his pretty much, you know, Sogetsu from. Hey. A very slow character, unfortunately. mean, he's supposed to be a ninja, supposed to be very, very fast, but it is what it is, I guess. Whoa! And, you know, they removed those really cool switching from 3D to 2D art from the previous game, which was a shame because that was really like... And that's what I like about the previous game. Samurai Shodown 64 had a lot more character and personality than this game, unfortunately. Oh, my friend Taizan. Hope to see you again one day in the new world, man, like in the new era as a DLC, hopefully. I know it's very obscure, so, but his design is really cool. I would have rather had him than Iroha. Yeah, I know it's pretty sucky thing to say, but. For this. And I like one thing about this, how the stages, like, they change, like, you know, it's getting eerie. It was sunny in the beginning of the game, of the match, then it gets dark. It can also get raining. I think if I win this. But I'm not gonna win this, I think. Well, yeah, actually I won the first round. So now I think the third round it's gonna start raining, which is pretty cool effect. That it changes, you know, like it was sunny, then windy. Oh, I think that was no, that was another some stages actually starts raining as the game progresses, which is pretty cool. Man, that's a pretty cool long combo. Yeah, let's just die. Let us try one last character, and why not have him be Mr. Genjuro. Hanzo sucks in this game, by the way. And he's just too fast, man, like for this game. Oh, man. Did not expect that to happen. Whoa. Kibagami Genjuro. So I just wanted to show the reason I went with Genjuro is just like he's really fast in this game. And it's just kind of weird, you know, like how the whole game is slow and this is like really, really fast. Anyway, so Kodoga. So that was pretty much it. I'm just gonna call it a night. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this game now that I went to more characters. I finished the game again. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Thank you for being subscribers, and thank you for watching this video. If you're not a subscriber, please don't forget to subscribe and tick that little bell so that you're aware whenever a new video from Neo Geo Now is uploaded. As I said, I'll be doing a history of the Hyper Neo Geo and why it failed in the next few days, so don't miss that. Again, thank you guys for being here, and see you next time.